Okay, welcome back. In this video I'm going to add some detail to the legs of our robot. So the legs are very plain at the moment and they're too thin down the side. I'm just going to jump into a side view straight away and redo these legs from the side. Okay, so just going to scale upwards a little bit for each of the loops before we add the armour. Okay, so with this knee area I'm just going to literally just drag it forward like so. Sorted that one. Okay, it's got really thin somewhere along the line. Getting the whole loop. Cool, bringing things out. Okay, let's get this one. Bringing it out. Okay, so let's just reshape this area. Last one to do. Okay, let's see how that looks. A lot better. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to add some detail firstly to the backside area. I'm going to split some polys to begin with. I'm going to split this one like so, and I'm going to move this one upwards a bit. So curve snapping. And we could join these two together. Okay, so now we have a big shape we can extrude from. So maybe it's too big. Okay, I'm going to grab this edge. Just going to add a tiny bit more detail so we can successfully create the shape I was looking for to add the armour to the leg. Right, so slide edge tool, bring it down. I'm going to add one more loop to this area. Okay, so let's just split these like so. Okay, I'm going to split this so it curves around. Go into an edge mode. Delete. Okay, let's delete these two. Edit mesh. Delete. Cool. That looks good. Let's just tidy up this curve. Right, okay. Just going to make sure this goes around a bit further down. Going to make this one come down a bit. Okay. Bring these up. Let's just change this tad so it matches. Okay, it's bringing this down a bit. Okay. So just so we don't have to come back to this area, I'm going to create one more edge loop going across here. Let's join it there. Okay, just going to snap it to the middle. Just going to snap these around to make the shape a bit bigger. I'm trying to get a very exact shape here. So just bear with me. Okay, I think that'll do. So with that, I'm going to select some faces. I'm going to bring these down a bit. That's good. Going to extrude the face outwards and scale inwards a little bit as well. Okay, that looks good. So go to a face mode. I'm just going to delete these ones, not needed. Cool. So this is the first piece of armour on the back of the character. Okay, the reason I created this edge loop was because I'm going to separate this bit of armour and create another one. So I'm just going to close off the gap. Okay, I think that's okay. So let's just, okay, this vertex can pop out a bit more. So can these two. Okay. Cool, so I'm going to create one more piece of geometry. I'm going to snap these vertexes a bit further apart. Like so. Let's just keep this shape. And I believe that's the knee, yep. Okay. Going to do the same this side, so just spreading out this area a little bit. Okay. Cool. I'm going to create an edge loop, another edge loop near the knee. Okay, so it's not touching the knee, but it's near enough. This edge loop looks a bit. I'm just going to align it to the center. This edge loop. Okay, I think that will be fine. So I'm going to select these faces going right the way down. Actually, let's just get. I'm going to be very fussy here and just slide this down a tiny bit. Okay, no, that's fine. So selecting these faces around the back of the leg, extrude face. Bringing them out in a little bit, like so. Bring them in a tiny bit, I think. Alright, cool, that looks good. I think we need to harden out some of these edges. So just going around to harden them out. Normals, harden edge. Right, so this is cool. I'm just adding a bit of armour to the character. The character needs to bend her legs, so I'm leaving this bit without armour. And we could also add some to the calf muscle as well. So like we did previously, just simply move these apart. Creating a shape for our low poly. This should be kind of in the center. Right, okay. And this one can come in a little bit. So just planning the shape of the armor here. This one can come in. Things get very small down here. Okay. Okay. Slide edge tool, bringing them in. Just a tad, okay. Okay. Zooming out, checking the shape. Right, that's pretty good, I think. This whole loop is too close to this armor, so I'm just going to bring the loop across. Okay, perfect. Cool. So, let's grab these faces now. So, is that the knee? Yes, that's the knee. Okay. Let's grab this edge, bring it up. Don't want to mess around with the knee. Right. So, grab these faces. Extrude. Okay. Another bit of nice armor for our character. Let's double check if they're hardened out. Yes, looks like they are. Cool. the last thing I would like to do is just move this foot upwards a bit. Seems to be in a weird position a little bit, so I'm going to just move it a tad. Snapping some vertex together. When creating your own characters, you'll be doing this a lot, just tweaking the geometry as much as you can. So let's go to an edge mode, sliding across, and once again here. Sliding across. Okay, I'm just double checking this shape going around. Okay, that's good. So I'm just going to select this edge, and I want this bit of armor to get smaller as it goes down. So literally going to just slide it inwards. Boom. Last one. Right, I think that'll be fine. Cool, so we've created two bits of armor and another one for the back of the leg, leaving enough space for the character to bend the knees and also run as well. So, okay, kind of realistic. Right, so let's move on to the front of the leg now. I just want to create something similar for the front. So let's grab this edge. I'm going to grab it from here to, let's say, there. Slide it. Have a little gap. So I'm just going to slide these around very roughly. Cool. Okay, still good shape for the leg. Okay, this shape looks quite nice. I'm just going to grab these edges, try and slide them to the center of the leg, so around this area, so that's about right. And also going to slide these ones. Okay. And again, curve snapping the vertex together. Okay, I'm just sliding these across to create some room. Before I do that, I'm going to insert edge loop tool. So I'm just going to insert one here to keep away from changing the shape of the knee too much. Now we can go ahead and grab this edge. Slide edge tool. Okay. Just going to grab this vertex and move it across. Okay, just going to bring this across a bit. Only in this axis. So. Cool. Okay, looks good. So now I'm going to create one more piece of armor. It's going to start here. Okay. Okay, so let's extrude the face. Go to world mode and bring it out a tad and scale it in a tiny bit. The X and the Y and the Z and the Y, sorry. Okay, so this is another piece of armor. Let's see how it turned out. So not too bad. I think we need to harden these edges. Normal's harden. So let's just firstly soften out these two, or actually just this one at the top. Soften edge. Let's get these edges. I'm just going to bring them up. Okay. Bringing these ones down. Just going to bring these in. Cool. Bringing them in, just tweaking the shape. Okay, the last thing I'm going to do in this video is the knee. So again, I'm just going to tweak the shape of the knee. Grab these faces, and one more time I'm going to extrude them out. Let's go to a world. Extrude in a bit. Okay. One more time I'm going to harden out some edges. Right, so this is the front of the character. Going to grab some vertex. Deselecting the ones we don't need, and simply bring them down. Might need to scale them in. Okay, bring this one down as well. Remember to bring these two down. Okay, the last thing to do is just be to tidy up these vertex going around the knee. So let's do that very quickly. Okay. This one can go across. This one can go down. These two can go down. This one can go down. Just following the shape around. Okay, bringing it down. Okay. So this is where the knee will bend. I'm just going to slide it down a little bit. Grabbing this vertex, snapping it down a tad, and cool, I think that looks good. I'm just going to grab the whole knee area. Okay, bring it down. Rotate it up a little bit. Okay. Okay, that's a good shape. So let's review what the whole leg looks like. Okay, just going to see if we can tidy anything up. Move these up, maybe. Okay, going around. There's a big gap in here. Simply slide these across. Cool. Okay. Right, so our armour is beginning to take shape across the body. In the next video I'll add even more armour, probably across the stomach area, and tweak some finishing touches to the model itself. So thanks for watching the video.